Hey everyone, welcome to the Health Eagle Show. And here we are with the Health Eagle right here in Davenport, Florida. If you think about Davenport, you can think about, yeah, pretty close to Disney World. Pretty close. Close enough to spit and chew gum or something like that. I don't know. Hopefully, you'll gather a lot from this. We're talking about brain and nerve health and products that support brain and nerve health. So here we go. So once again, the Health Eagle Show is a weekly presentation of the information relating to great nutrition, appropriate exercise, and healthy lifestyles. This is all to help you optimize your longevity and improve your health and happiness. In so doing, by creating the healthiest family on earth. Too many people die too long and live too short, and we are endeavoring to help change that paradigm. Today's program is Brain and Health, and you can see the outline for products harnessing the power of nutrition. Schedule runs out till the end of July. So we're on episode number 3, Brain and Health. All right, once again, USANA Health Sciences is a wellness brand. We generate products for improving your health and wellness, as well as beautification, but that goes along with healthy skin. Okay. So it's all about cellular nutrition. We're the cellular nutrition company. And we begin with your cellular levels. If the cells are well fed, they're going to do what they need to do. They're also going to generate their own antioxidants, and they're going to have the renewal of their mitochondria. And we are a open and honest company in the way of having all of our processes and facilities transparent and open to the public, as well as to third-party investigation and inspection. USANA's guarantee is purity, identity, composition, potency, and strength, and quality. We meet all the specified ingredient, product, plant, process expectations before and during manufacturing. We're quality verified by in-house and third-party testing. And we do a lot of third-party testing. The maximum nutrient density, optimal bioavailability, and peak absorption. The science is the heart of USANA. That is our research and development. And that is both our in-house research and development. We're using over 150 scientists, doctors, pharmacists, and biochemists, geneticists, immunologists, dermatologists, all within the research activities, trying to advance the state of the art of nutritional science and bring those scientific discoveries to the public as products, and to do it as rapidly as possible within the confines of proper testing and evaluation. USANA collaborates with research with numerous universities and institutions and from around the world. We include both Eastern medicine and Western traditional medicine. We got Western medicine and Eastern medicine combined. Got to get that right. Okay. USANA is based on trust, lots of different ways of trust, but it goes back to those guarantees, the inspections, and also personal uh, ex, um, the personal benefit that people achieve through the use of USANA and the word of mouth transmission of that information. So, for instance, nobody can take my USANA away from me because of all the things that it's helped me achieve in terms of health improvements. All right. Uh, in my personal story, I have been a disabled veteran, a retired military official, CEO, board chairman, all these things leading to a rundown life. And it was USANA's products that brought me back to life. Seriously, I mean, my whole life has changed. You're talking to a person who has uh, made a huge improvement, starting with the beginnings of their usage of USANA nutritional products. And this book over here, the Comparative Guide to Nutritional Supplements, was huge in getting me to understand that there's a big difference in the nutritional supplements that are provided in this world, and that they need to be evaluated, and they are in the nutritional supplement comparative guide. And if you take the number one supplement in there, you're going to be joining me in the USANA family. Intelligence is a groundbreaking patented formulation of nutritional products that help unlock cellular communication and to allow nutritional benefits to tell your cells to renew and to form their own antioxidants within the cells. So we know now how to talk to the inside of the cells, and we're using nutrition to be able to do that. By the way, that's called cell signaling. We also are a wellness community. We're a whole community, not just great nutrition, but great nutrition as a fundamental concept within wellness, appropriate exercise, and healthy lifestyles. So with those three things, you can expect to achieve your optimal wellness, your optimum health, longevity, and so forth. All right. Now, as far as all the products go, all right, in optimizing your health, dosing is important. Okay, that is the amount of product that you take is personal to you based upon how you react to the product. All right. So here you go. The product label gives you the recommended serving size. Start with the recommended serving size. Evaluate how your body reacts to the recommended dosage. Then adjust your dosing according to up and down based upon your experience, and take it in slow steps. Okay? And great experience with various different products in doing that. And I have got a lot of experience. I've talked to this many times. I'm not going to try to repeat that today. All right, so the brain concerns, brain and nerve concerns. You've got issues that include anxiety, schizophrenia, brain tumors, strokes, dementia, depression, traumatic brain injuries, encephalitis, and epilepsy. You've got degenerative nerve diseases, heptic encephalopathy, okay? Amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, all right, Lou Gehrig's disease, Alzheimer's, Bell's palsy, Cushing's, fibromyalgia, severe headaches and migraines, meningitis, and the list goes on. Okay, multiple sclerosis, muscular dystrophy, Parkinson's disease, and that is enough to fill enough slides to talk to. And all of these things are brain and nerve issues that can affect your wellness long term. And oh, by the way, they're degenerative. They occur over time. So the benefit to nutrition, appropriate exercise, and a healthy lifestyle is to avoid these diseases as degenerative, or as a matter of fact, try to set them farther out in your lifespan so you can enjoy your life longer. So we're going to talk about some of the products. We're going to start out with the health pack, because we always start out with the health pack. The health pack and the cell essentials are essential. Okay, guess where the essentials part of cell essentials comes from? Are essential. They're fundamental to your overall health. Now, all the products I'm going to talk to are designed to operate on their own. Okay. But if you start with a healthy foundation, they're going to be able to build a better house. Okay. You build the foundation good and strong, then you can build upon it to achieve your optimum health. Now, if you fail to do the basic work of putting in the utilities and putting in the foundation properly, you're not going to get very much of a house out of it. All right. So what I'm telling you is that always start with a health pack and the cell essentials to bring your level of nutrition up to a very healthy baseline. Okay. And then we'll go from there. So starting with the brain, we go and we'll start off with a Copa Prime. And Copa Prime helps you with cognitive function, short-term memory. It helps in this. It's a cell essentials product. It's an intelligence product. So it has the intelligence complex in it. So it helps renew neuron firing. Now, your brain operates on neuron firing. It tells you your muscular skeletal structure, how to move, and so forth. Okay. It's your electrical control system. Push this button and that happens, okay? You need these neurons to fire properly. You need good ignition, right? Boom, make the connection. And you need to have a very good connection, okay? You need the closeness, the proximity, and you have to have a good connection, all right? So that these neurons, they can make that transmission of electrical impulse. All right. So it supports your mental performance, such as focus, alertness, memory, and learning processes. All right. For me, I like to test my brain. So I've used games to do that. I like Sudokus personally. So I can tell you that after using Copa Prime, the skill level that I was able to achieve went up, and my speed of puzzle completion went down. All right, well, my speed went up, but my time went down. Okay, so instead of being difficult, you can go to extreme. You can do it in 14 minutes, or you could do it in 10 minutes. I mean, it was just that kind of thing for me. And then my incidents of where did I leave my phone? Where did I leave my keys? Where's my wallet? That all disappeared pretty much after the fact that I started using Copa Prime on a daily basis. Copa Prime is great. I'd like to see Copa Prime tied in with Visionex. Let's see, that's Visionex over here. So Visionex is also a Cell Essentials, intelligence technology product. All right, it contains the nutrients to help the structure intensity of your macular portion of your eye. That's the film on the back, right? All right. It's the design of the Vision X, according to the scientists whom I've spoken with, was to prevent macular degeneration, which is the number one cause of blindness in this country. It's a degenerative disease, macular degeneration, and which is basically the film on the back of where your movie screen, so to speak. Right? The light comes in, it goes here, it goes there, it comes in the back, okay, and the macular portion looks like this, okay, and if that gets wrinkled in any way, it's harder for your brain to observe what's going on, so it can turn those signals into something that you can understand, that you can actually see, okay, and this is a really important part. But if you take that Vision X and you tie it back in with your Copa Prime, instead of a 1 + 1 = 2, you've got a 1 + 1 = 4 kind of scenario, in that it multiplies the benefit that your brain can achieve. So in recognizing, I always start with the health pack. And then as far as your brain is concerned and its cognitive function and the ability to analyze and work, I like the Copa Prime and the Vision X together. Omega fatty acids. Your whole brain is made up of fat, fat head, right? You need to have these omega-3 fatty acids as a major component of your brain cells. Okay, and your cells, on the outside of the cells, that's all omega-3 formed, integral with the brain and central to the nervous system's development. Omega-3 is vital for cell communication, and this makes it essential for cell signaling, makes cell signaling positive, and then it also helps with the learning and the memory and the cognitive processes that go on inside of your brain. Okay, proflavin C supports and maintains healthy circulation and blood through. Now, you say, well, that's a heart and blood thing. No, your brain is made up of a hell of a lot of capillaries, these tiny, tiny bloods, and you don't want any of those getting blocked off or in any way be damaged from having oxidation taking place inside of them. So you want to make sure that all of your capillaries, your major and minor blood, are getting the blood that is necessary to bring the oxygen to the brain, because the brain consumes oxygen, and you have to be able to bring the nutrients as well as the oxygen to the brain so that you can have the energy. Your biggest energy consumption in your body is in your brain, so you want to make sure that your brain has what it needs in the way of cardiovascular support, and proflavin C is incredibly important in doing that. Now, we talked about K2 last week, and we're going to talk about K2 again this week, because it's essential to keeping your blood veins free of or to prevent calcification of your blood and vessels. Okay, you got to keep the calcium in solution so it can move to and from your bones and to and from your cells as you need it. Okay, and you don't want it stopping anywhere along your circulatory system and getting hung up, and say you've got a little bit of fat and you got a little bit of calcium, now you're getting calcification, now you're going to get a blockage, and now you got a problem. Okay, so K2 is for adhering calcium to bone, as well as keeping calcium that's in your blood from sticking to your arteries and capillaries and so forth inside your blood system, your blood system. Okay, so there you are. So I'm going to get back to K2. So we go and look at that. Now I'm going to go to the next slide. Oops, let's see, we slipped backwards. We need to go forwards. Let's try here. No, here. Concerns. Okay, we talked about that. We talked about that. There, brain products, 15. There we go. Okay, so 6 more USANA products. I'm going to go to the CoQ10. Now it's cocoine 100 is the amount of CoQ10 that's in the product. It supports the creation of energy in your cells and nutrients and benefit of muscles, healthy nerves, and your cardiovascular health. Okay, once again, we want to make sure your blood is moving properly inside of your veins, arteries, and your capillaries. Okay. Press on that. Then there's a bundle of products. It's called Fuel Your Mind product. It's got your Copa Prime, the CoQ10, and the Vision X. All right, we talked about the combination, but that is a particular bundle for purchase within the USANA. Now we're going to talk about the importance of sleep, and we're going to talk a little bit more about the importance of sleep later in the presentation, but we want to show you the products that help you relax your nerves, relax your body, and to generate the hormones that are necessary for healthy and restorative sleep. And we'll start out with Pure Rest, which essentially is the fast-acting melatonin supplement. And there's lots and lots of work going on as far as the benefits of melatonin. But the importance here is that it helps support the natural sleep and wake cycles by adding your melatonin at the right time as you go to sleep in your circadian rhythm. Okay. And it helps you get to that restorative sleep state. Now, also to help you sleep is stress relief. And I love this product. It's really been useful for me in the various different things that I've had to do, whether it be basic relaxation, whether it's anger management, whether it is the ability to understand and to adjust to the everyday activities, but also as I'm getting ready to go to sleep. I want that stress that I felt throughout the day to mitigate. Right? And here we have in the stress relief, and I like to point out the ashwagandha in it, and it just really does a great job for me. And I like to point it out to you as a mechanism for taking the burden off as you go towards relaxing to go to sleep. Now, talking about relaxing to go to sleep, designed specifically for that purpose, is Mineral Calm. It supports the restful sleep. It has neurotransmitters in your brain communicate at bedtime signals to the rest of the body. Magnesium works alongside these neurotransmitters to prepare you for bed. Magnesium helps regulate the amount of melatonin secreted in your brain. Healthy levels of magnesium optimize your melatonin production. So with the Pure Rest, then adding the Mineral Calm to help bring you to that relaxing state. Now, within Mineral Calm are things that are going to help you with, you've got restless leg syndrome, you've got muscle aches, you've got things that are backaches, you're going to keep you awake, rolling over. This helps you relax. It helps your muscles relax. Magnesium relaxes. Calcium can cause it for muscle contraction, and magnesium for muscle relaxation. Muscle relaxation, this is in there. Also, there's your biggest muscle is in your stomach, right? And in your stomach, this also helps with your digestive system and helps you with your bowel movement as you get to the to morning and waking cycle. When you have that morning cleansing bowel movement, this is a very good product for doing that. I like it especially for my legs. Now I'm getting older. I need to make sure that I'm getting good muscle relaxation, but also allowing for my lymph to flow, right? Making sure as I'm laying in bed, I need to make sure that lymph continues to flow and to helps and if the lymph's flowing, that helps your immunity, helps your immune system to operate properly when you're sleeping, and it restores that. So any kind of constriction that you might have occurred during the daytime to lymph, because your lymph is moved by muscle movements. Okay. And so you want to be able to relax those at night, and it'll enjoy the flow as part of your exocrine system. We'll talk a little bit about essential oils. Now, these are powerful substances that you inhale, and you get the benefit from it. Now, you need to use these as directed. All right. There's 6 different USANA essential oils, and there's some that are specifically designed for improving your breathing and also for improving your sleep. So you can look at your essential oils and make sure that if you do take them, then take them within the instructions that you've given in the packages, and look up the online. Okay. So we look at kinds of things that you want to talk about, some brain health behaviors that are going to be very good for you. You need to target the right food for brain health. All right. We just talked about the things that we were recommending in terms of nutritional products. Those all go fit into here, but especially the healthy fats. Okay. Coming from plants and certain fish. It gets you that omega-3 fatty acids. You can get those from nuts and seeds and oily fish like salmon, mackerel, anchovies, and sardines. You can also get it from USANA by Omega. And one of the things we talked about last time on the show was the purity component of the USANA by Omega. And this is fish oil, yes, but it's pure. Okay, certainly don't want to be bringing in contaminants into your body by taking nutrition that's contaminated. And so USANA is very particular about where their fish oil, their omega-3 comes from, as well as making sure that they filter through centrifuge any contaminants out. There's a lot of companies out there that have very contaminated products, and you can buy them over the shelf because they're not regulated that way. But if you were to take USANA by Omega capsule and any other product, mark them properly, identify them, put them both or more into the freezer. Okay, the USANA product will not freeze. It doesn't have the contamination in it. You'll find that all the other products, they'll freeze because they're contaminated. So you want to use nutritional products that aren't going to hurt you, okay, from the standpoint of the contaminants that are allowed to be in them. And USANA is very particular about taking the contaminants out of its products. All right, brain health is enhanced by exercise. Okay, brings about the nutrition and the blood and the oxygen through the blood to the brain. Okay, and it pumps the blood up through the body. The brain behaviors of quality sleep. We talked about sleep, and uninterrupted quality sleep every night gives the brain enough time to process the experiences of the day and perform natural repair functions. If you don't give your body enough time to repair, it's not going to be able to repair. And it repairs best in deep sleep. When you're most relaxed, your body will repair itself. And we want to make sure that that does happen. We need to stimulate your brain. And I was mentioning that before is that I exercise my brain. I think it's very important to exercise your brain. You don't want to become complacent about your thought processes. You need to exercise it just like you exercise your muscles. To keep your muscle toned, you exercise. When you want to keep your brain toned, you also have to exercise it. So give it something to exercise about, okay? Learning and growing, okay? Be a lifetime learner. I love learning about nutrition and how it affects the body. I read a lot of papers. I go and involve myself in the various different teachings on the subject. And that's really good in addition to the other things that I do to help people with their engineering or their social life or their health. Okay. The brain health behavior number 5 is called spend time in nature. You got to give your brain not just stimulation, but you also need to give it a break. Okay. It needs to have a relaxation. Okay. And besides adequate sleep, you should be able to give your brain a chance to breathe and optimize its mental performance by spending some time in nature. Breathe the fresh air, relax, contemplate, meditate, and you will have achieved behavior number 5. And it goes to manage your stress in healthy ways. We talked about managing stress in order to get to when we talk about stress relief in the products and so forth. But you also need to manage your stress in your life. And that means, you need to protect yourself from potential threats to stress threats, right? Know how to react to things because change is important, okay? If you don't change, you don't get better, okay? In order to get better or to improve, right, things have to change. And so the problem is change is also very stressful. So finding that this is good change, finding that change is good is a great mental health approach to stressful situations. Look for the good, look for the benefit, challenge yourself to be your best, and therefore accept the change that are necessary in order to bring about that good. And having these stress management techniques, things you want to start out with, be mindful, that is, be relaxed, okay, and contemplative. All right, that's kind of like mindfulness. You need a bit of meditation, and that goes along with breathing exercises and the ability to focus and to concentrate and to relax. I like to use meditation yoga, for instance, in my life to help me to body tone as well as to mentally tone. All right. Finally, the health behavior is to maintain your relationships. Now, this was very difficult during the COVID crisis as relationships were pulled apart by restrictions on meeting and getting together, but people found different and new ways and social engineering, social communications, and so forth. But it is very important. I just come back from a pilgrimage. I call it a pilgrimage because it was spiritual in a way, as went out and just met with my family. I went on a 4,000-mile sojourn to go and see grandchildren and children and brothers and sisters and cousins and aunts and uncles. And I took a nice big roundabout tour of the eastern seaboard, where we're spread out, the basic family spread out, except for the few that are left in the western portion of our country. And now that Jishi and Mila are overseas, but now that I'm back in the States, pretty much we're all contained within the 50 states. Now, uh, staying in touch is very, very important, and I hope that you will be able to do that with regular social activities and being able to get out and visit, as well as to pick up the phone and or sell text with your family. My family has a Facebook channel, and we communicate a lot on that, and then also one-on-ones. Mhm. All right. So I wanted to harp back on the intelligence formula and cell signaling technology, which affects your brain. We need to protect your brain. So we need to take advantage of the cells, the intelligence formulas that we have that do that. And we talked about that being in the health pack, Cell Essentials, inside of the Copa Prime and the Vision X products. Also benefiting cellular communication is the Biomega. And those being very important to protecting against the deterioration of the brain due to oxidation. Now, you'll recall that oxidation is natural. It's as what keeps us alive also kills us, is that oxidation releases the free radicals, and the free radicals hit other cells and so forth, and they break them apart and they become unusual. And sometimes unusual cells can turn into cancer. And what we want to do is we want to stop uh, those free radicals and reduce the amount of oxidation or with antioxidants. And the best place to have antioxidants is inside of the cells themselves. Okay. And we want to keep the energy factories going, and we want to feed and renew our mitochondria inside of our cells. The mitochondria are your energy factories, and they tell signals what to do. And you want to protect your DNA from deterioration. So cell signaling is absolutely an incredible technology discovered in 2013, productized by USANA in 2018, and in 2020 was received the US patent. So start off your health journey with the Cell Essentials. You'll find the Cell Essentials inside of your health pack, which also comes with a Cell Essentials booster in there, which is specific to enhancing the cell signaling that's going on in your body. It also includes your Mega Cal D, which is your calcium, magnesium, and D product. We talked about that for bone health last time. So bone and structural support. Okay, so start out with the Cell Essentials in some way or another. And your nutrition essentials, these Cell Essentials, you're going to find them in the Cell Essentials Daily Pack. It's a comprehensive vitamin and mineral products. It has the Intelligence Complex. The Health Pack has got that, plus the Mega Cal D and a Cell Essentials booster. Then there's prenatal Cell Essentials, is for people who are pregnant, breastfeeding, or who may become pregnant or desire to become pregnant. Revolve has the same essential nutrients, but this product is designed to help your body adjust to its natural circadian rhythms so that you have a full day of energy and a peaceful night's sleep. For the children, for the teenagers, we have the Body Rocks, and for the children, we have the Usominals, and those will have those same antioxidant properties. Okay. I want to talk just a little bit about the HealthEagle Show. We've been doing the Health Eagle Show since 2017. We have 71 subscribers. We've got 108 plus videos. They're available. Okay, you'll find us on YouTube. You can select from a lot of different topics. The brand channel is Health Eagle. So if you go and search Health Eagle, not Eagle Health, Health Eagle, and it's all together in one package word, and you want to look for this symbol right here, this eagle inside of this field of hearts. Okay, and that's our brand, and that is all about health and leadership. Okay, it also involves resilience and longevity. Because if you've never heard the story about the eagle's beak, someday we'll tell it to you. But it's these sorts of things in terms of bringing to you every week a different educational opportunity for improving your health. Okay. Now, this brings us to the end of brain and nerve health. Once again, I'll point you towards the YouTube channel Health Eagle. And next week, we're going to talk about heart health. We'll talk about the products that are associated with heart health, specifically USANA products associated with heart health. So until next time, we'll see you on the Health Eagle Show. Have a great weekend. All right, everybody, go ahead and